Hi everyone. In this chapter, we'll talk about fruits and vegetables. The designing of this chapter is based on NCERT and NEP guidelines. So let us begin. So let me turn it to presentation mode. Moving on. So the first page talks about different type of fruits. Now here you can see I have their images and I also have their spellings mentioned. So let me quickly take a marker or a highlighter and say, okay, can you all tell me what is the color of an apple? Wonderful, that's red. Let's learn the spellings now. It's A, P, P, L, E. So it's A, P, P, L, E. Can you all say it again? In this way, I can showcase them the picture and I can also talk about the spellings. Wonderful. Let's go ahead. Now here on this page, I'm referring to different vegetables. Can you tell me one vegetable that is red in color? Wonderful, that's tomato. Now what is the spelling of tomato? It's T-O-M-A-T-O. Can we all say it together? In this way, while showcasing the images and the spellings, I can make my students recognize as well as memorize the name of fruits and vegetables. Remember, we are referring to grade 1 students here. Moving on. Now, here I have an interactive game. Now, because I have taught my students vegetables and fruits, let me ask them, which is a vegetable here? Which of the following is a vegetable? Is it A, B, C, or D? This one, this one, this one, or this one? Wonderful, it's B. So when I click on B, it's written there, it's a vegetable. Wonderful. Now when I click on C, it says it's a fruit. Let me click on D, it's a fruit. So by clicking on these pictures, I would get the correct answer. All right, moving on. Here I have interesting match the following activity. Now here it says find out which one is the tomato. Oh, sorry, which one is the potato. So to find out and to match them, I've taken an arrow and it's time for me to put an arrow here. Which one is the chili? Wonderful. This one is the chili. Watermelon. Wonderful. Coconut. Great. Very nice. That's lovely. Moving on. Now it says identify these vegetables. Because in my second sheet, I did mention to their names, right? And I have made sure that my students have memorized the names and the colors. So let me ask this question to my students. Which identify the vegetables? So the first one is bang on, that's a tomato. Wonderful. Can we all say the spellings once? Can we see on the board and say it? It's T-O-M-A-T-O. Wonderful. Second one is pumpkin. Wonderful. Third one is cabbage. Can we say the spellings once? It's C-A-B-B-A-G-E. So in this way, I can talk about the different vegetables, and also I have this opportunity to create more questions like these. Wonderful. Moving on. Now here it says fill in the blanks. So I have a picture and I have images of all those fruits and vegetables that I have taught them. And I've also taught them the spellings. So here as a teacher, I can quickly take the marker and say this is an apple. Wonderful. This is an onion, and so on. So this way I can teach my students identification, analyzing, remembering, recalling, right? Wonderful. Okay, now here I have one of my favorite activity, which is identify the following as fruits and vegetables. So here I can take this opportunity to call all my students ahead on the interactive panel and ask them to segregate all these into the two different baskets, one basket of fruit while the another often vegetable. So let me quickly take one fruit and drag it to the fruit basket. Okay, this is an onion. Let me drag it to the vegetable basket, fruit basket. Vegetable. So I as a teacher can take answers from the student. Where should I drag it? Onion, or I should drag it to fruits, vegetable. I can make my student come in front and answer it, and so on. So here I see interactivity like this really interests students, and this is something we all have seen while our kids play on our mobile phones. Right? So I have this interactive game here, which my students can play, or they can answer verbally, and the teacher can do it on their behalf. Wonderful. Moving ahead. So here I have a video that helps my students to memorize all the names that we have discussed so far. Now, the benefit of playing a video is that now I've showed them pictures, I've taught them, they have memorized the names. This can be a quick recap here. Also, we all know that rhymes, videos, pictures, animation, they have great impact. Hence, I will be talking about fruits and vegetables again through this video. Let's see.
Chapter 7 Fruits and Vegetables. Look at these. Potato, apple, brinjal, orange, banana, peas, beans, pumpkin, guava, lemon, pulp, and vegetables.
This way, students can learn better. Also, they would be, putting attention to the pronunciation as well. Wonderful. And once they watch the video, comes an interesting factor where they have to answer questions based on their learning from the video. So here the first question says, name the fruit which starts with G. Can you all name that? Okay, in this video, it was guava. Wonderful. Moving on. Here is an interesting fact. Now, grade 1 students would definitely enjoy coloring. So here I have drawn some images using AI pen. So I can be calling students on the board, or maybe ask them to draw these shapes on their notebook and start coloring them. So I've taken a color here. I'm coloring it now. And so on. Great. All right. So here I have few vegetables. They need to identify the vegetables and need to color them. This here I can talk about some of my resources that I would like to use. So here I'll click on Magic Box again and would quickly pick some content. Okay, let me pull one, let's say PDF here. Okay, so I'm just pulling one here just as an example. So it will ask me that, do you want all the pages? No, I just want one. You want it as object, and here it goes. So here is the complete question bank. I can use this to make my sessions engaging. I can add a new page. I can again have a use of AI pen, maybe draw another fruit. Maybe this time I want to draw, let's say, let me just see. Okay, let me see how my students can get it, and if I can get something what I wanted. Oh yes, I have here. So I'll drag and drop it on the screen and have a strawberry here. So you can see how easily I have drawn a strawberry here. Now, because I've talked about this in the session, I want my students to guess the color. And that's right, it's of red color. Let me change the boldness and color it. Right? And what would be this part? It would be green. So in this way, for junior levels, junior students as well, the sessions could be highly engaging and interactive.